Hi everyone, I'm JD from Willow Journals, and I have got another crafty donation. This one has come from the lovely Karen. She wrote a lovely note on this beautiful card that I'm thinking that she made. She sent quite a lot of handmade goodies, and she sent this box of amazing donations. Here you can see so many wonderful handmade goodies, and I'll go through everything in this video while I share an update on the fundraiser and my book and everything. But yeah, just so many amazing pieces in here. I'm just blown away by some of the things that people are sending. I'm like, why, my goodness, some of these pieces you'd think that people would want to hoard themselves, but they're just so generous that they're sharing them with us to be made into mystery packs that are for sale up in my Etsy for $10 or $10.50. And that is raising money for a mental health fundraiser that I am running all year this year. So it's not too late to donate a crafty donation or donate directly to the Beyond Blue donation page or to my book fundraiser. Feel free to email me for my address if you'd like to send in a crafty donation, or check out the links down below for those fundraising pages. Look at these piano rolls, aren't they absolutely amazing, amazing, amazing. So basically, yeah, I am raising money for Beyond Blue, which is an organisation in Australia that helps people with depression, anxiety, and mental health issues and that kind of thing, suicide. And ever since I went through depression and anxiety back in 2015 and 16, it's been something that's close to my heart, something that I want to talk about and advocate for and just help people with. And yeah, so I am fundraising for that all year, and it's just been one of the best things I've done all year. Very, very meaningful. And over 20 ladies from around the world have donated crafty items. Please don't think you need to send a huge box or a package. Just anything that you can fit in a standard envelope with a single stamp is absolutely amazing. And you can actually be surprised by how much you can fit into a single envelope. Paper scraps, stickers, used postage stamps, anything you can fit in there. It's wonderful. Us junk journalers, we love to reuse items and use things in new ways and upcycle. It's wonderful. So if you'd like to get on board with that, like I said, feel free to email me. We've still got some donations coming in, some from overseas, so they can take a bit longer. But yeah, if you're anywhere in the world, you're most welcome to donate. I know that postage is really expensive from overseas though, so if it's more worth your while just donating directly to the Beyond Blue fundraising page, you are most welcome to do that. Some people have donated directly that way, and I am continuing to donate directly through that page too. I'm doing all the things. I'm donating crafty items, I'm making the mystery packs, I'm purchasing mystery packs, and I'm donating directly to Beyond Blue throughout the year. And a big thank you to all those people who partook in the fundraising sale that I did for my birthday, where I was also dedicating any sales through that to Beyond Blue. The mystery packs also, 50% goes to Beyond Blue, but 50% is also going to my book that I am writing this year. And it is a book that is very much been for my own mental health and well-being, and a book about the struggles of life and the things that help me through the struggles in life, and all different types of struggles. The struggles with existence, the struggles with suffering, the struggles of comparison and jealousy and identity and purpose and appearance and age and all of the things. So yeah, if that is something that you would like to support as well, there is a fundraising page for that book, and you can follow along that journey. I've got an Instagram page dedicated to my writing and bookmaking. It's called Words Like Silk. And yeah, I have basically just done another pass through of all the words. This is maybe the 7th draft that I've done. And yeah, it's getting there. I've got the start, I've got the end, and what I've decided now, it's not so much going to have chapters or themes. There's some loose chapters and loose themes, but what I figure is life. There's a definite start and end in life, but the middle, it's not wrapped up in these neat little chapters that are equal amounts of time for them, and the middle can be quite messy and things can overlap and all that kind of thing. So I thought, let's have my book reflect that. There's not going to be specific chapters, like 5 chapters with 2,000 words in each chapter. It's more going to be, here's the start chapter, here's the end chapter, and in the middle it's sort of my journey of all the different struggles that I've had and all the different things I've learned through those struggles. And my hope is that this book is a comfort and encouragement to anyone who picks it up, who goes through their own struggles, because whether you have depression or anxiety or not, we all go through different struggles in life. And I hope that this book can speak to some of those struggles that people go through. I mean, it won't speak to all of them. We all experience life differently, but some of them I hope that are relatable and that resonate with you and that really can help as well in your own struggles. So yeah, that's a little bit of a book update. And I think currently, I'm not sure when this video is going up, but at the moment, $700 has been raised for Beyond Blue, which is really awesome. I definitely think we can get to 1,000 by the end of the year, maybe over 1,000, which would be really, really cool. Yeah, like I said, this has just been one of the best things that I've done this year, focusing on this fundraiser. And maybe next year I'll continue with it, or maybe I'll choose a different cause to fundraise for. I love talking about things that, I care about and that I'm passionate about. And I have been sharing more about my mental health journey this year on my channel. And if you have any questions about that, feel free to put them in the comments or email me. There's a few other videos I'm planning to put up, sharing a bit more about my journey and things that have helped. And yeah, some books I've been reading this year especially have been helping me to rethink about what I went through, or get some more insights about it. Because the book that I'm working on this year has a lot to do with the battles of the mind. Even though I don't have clinical depression or anxiety anymore, I still have moments of anxiousness, and moments where I just feel low. And so a lot of the books that I'm reading this year are about people's journeys through depression and anxiety, and it's just really helping me to not only work on my book this year, but I do plan to write a book about those 2 years of when I went through depression and anxiety. And I know I have the Art of Mental Health, but that's more of like snippets of the journey as I share artwork that I did from that time. But I've always known that one day I would like to write a book. There won't be any artwork in it. It'll just be like the narrative from chronological order of start to finish, my journey of depression and anxiety. And yeah, I haven't quite known how to tackle that, but reading these books this year and working on this book this year has helped me to kind of think about that differently, and actually think about what was the crux of my own depression and anxiety. And reading about other people's stories, for them there were different causes and different things, and some of them overlapped with me, but for me I was able to crystallize it, which was really helpful. The root thing of my depression was self-hatred, basically. And for anxiety, what it was for me was this fear of letting people down. I would wake up each morning and just be like, who am I going to disappoint today? And who's going to not be pleased with me today? Because I was a big people pleaser. I was a huge, huge people pleaser. And it was all about perfectionist and performance and people pleasing. And so that year, when I had depression and anxiety, it just felt like I couldn't do anything right, and the harder I tried, the worse it got. And I was just in tears like every single day, because I didn't want to turn up for another day where I would just let someone down. And I guess it basically comes down to the fear of being alone, the fear of not being liked, the fear of just that all wrapped up in it. So it really helped me when I do come to write my book about depression and anxiety, my journey through it. Those are the things that I'll hone in to: the self-hatred and the fear of people rejecting me, not liking me, and me ending up being alone, and that fear of letting people down. So, because there's so much you could talk about, there's so many things that you experience when you go through it, but at the heart of it, that's what it was for me. And I know that's not for everyone. The books that I'm reading at the moment, that wasn't the crux for them. but for someone else, maybe they need to hear it. That self-hatred, people who look like they've got the perfect life, people who look like they've got it all, whatever it is, they might look happy on the outside and cheery and smiley on the outside. They might look like they have everything together on the outside. They might look strong and everything, but on the inside, they might absolutely hate themselves, and you would never know. And I just want to, if you are out there and you're one of those people who thinks, why do I hate myself? I've got everything and everyone thinks my life is great, and you can feel so guilty for hating yourself. I just want to let you know, it's actually quite, the more I talk to people, the more I learn that there's so many more people out there who have feelings of not liking themselves, and you're not alone if you feel that self-hatred, and it's nothing to feel guilty or ashamed about. It's just a feeling. We all have feelings, and they're not shameful. Feelings are just feelings. They're very human, and relatable. So yeah, to know that it's okay to struggle with these things, and we can talk about them. And so yeah, mine was that self-hatred and just feeling so unworthy, and like I had no use in the world, like useless, worthless, all that kind of stuff. And yeah, all that fear of letting people down, of being alone, of being rejected. If you feel any of these things, just know that you're not alone, because that's one of the things that depression and anxiety does, is makes you feel like you're the only person who's ever felt like that in the entire existence of the world. And that's a very lonely thing. And if we can know, at least, maybe the feelings won't go away, but if we know that we're not alone in them, that is just so helpful. And yeah, there's nothing taboo about it. There's nothing wrong with you for feeling that way. It's just feelings. They're just feelings. They're painful feelings. I know they're really painful feelings, but they're not scary feelings. They're not taboo feelings. They're not feelings that make you a horrible person. You are wonderful, even with depression and anxiety. Anyway, so coming to the end of this video, hope that was encouraging. Feel free to purchase a mystery pack or donate or be involved in any way in this fundraiser, and I'll see you in the next video. A big thank you to my beautiful patrons who supported me in August. Thank you so much for allowing me to create full-time and share videos daily. If you would like to become a patron in September, the link is down below in the description box, and that's where you get access to extra videos, sneak peeks of all my creations and first access to them. You get the journal making series. I do a journal making series each month over there, and printables for the Ruby tier and higher, and mail sent to you for the higher tiers. There's also access to the Intentional Life course and the Marco Polo group if you're interested in that tier. And yeah, check out my journaling courses down below as well. They are open anytime throughout the year.